My name is Elizabeth Miller, and I'm the Vice President of Environment and Social Responsibility with Seabridge Gold. Seabridge Gold is a mid-tier exploration company with projects in Canada and the United States. In 2016, Seabridge Gold purchased SnipGold and the associated Iskut Project. The Iskut Project was purchased due to its vast exploration potential. However, the Iskut Project also included the former Johnny Mountain mine site. Through this video, we share the journey of a multi-million-dollar reclamation program we are voluntarily undertaking in collaboration with the Tahltan central government. Our goal is to remediate the historic mining activities and outstanding liabilities at Johnny Mountain. Our overall reclamation objective is to show tangible, yearly progress in reclaiming the Johnny Mountain mine site back to its original pre-mine condition. We are proud of our successful partnership with the Tahltan Nation, built on foundational agreements, and over time has created a successful reclamation project, which we believe is a good example of responsible resource development.
The history of the Iskut property in northwest British Columbia spans over 100 years, attracting a succession of prospectors, exploration companies, and finally miners, all in search of the next big discovery. Located 100 kilometers northwest of Stewart, British Columbia, within the territory of the Tahltan Nation, the property was first discovered in the 1950s by Hudson Bay Smelting Company. After a succession of owners, the Johnny Mountain Mine, a fly-in, fly-out operation, started commercial production in 1988 as a small underground mine and operated for 2.5 years before closing. In 2016, Seabridge Gold purchased the property, which included the former Johnny Mountain Mine, from its existing owners, SnipGold. During its operating life, the Johnny Mountain Mine produced 92,500 ounces of gold, 145,000 ounces of silver, and 2.3 million pounds of copper. The former gold mine was only partially reclaimed following the mine's closure in 1993, with numerous reclamation activities to be undertaken at the site to meet provincial and Tahltan reclamation objectives.
Our geologists felt that the potential of this large land package, located within the mineral-rich Golden Triangle, far outweighed the environmental liabilities and cost of remediation associated with the former mine.
Seabridge Gold is implementing a full site-wide reclamation plan meeting regulatory requirements. The historic infrastructure, which remained on site, included a 350-ton per day processing plant, fuel tank farm, an airstrip, 3.5 kilometers of underground workings, an 11.5 hectares tailings impoundment facility, waste rock dumps, and multiple unauthorized landfills.
One of the first things we did was to reach out to the Tahltan leadership to talk about the project acquisition, our exploration plans for the site, and environmental work needed to ensure compliance with the existing permits and authorizations. Using the existing relationship with the Tahltan central government and the Tahltan Heritage Resource Environmental Assessment team from our work at our nearby KSM project, we then invited them to work with us to implement the remediation programs to mitigate the impacts of historical mining activity at Johnny Mountain.
Once the remediation plan was completed, it was shared with the Tahltan Heritage Environmental Assessment team, better known as THRET, for comments. After engagement and site visits by both the Tahltan leadership and THRET, the groups agreed on a path forward. In 2017, Seabridge Gold started implementing the multi-million-dollar reclamation and remediation plan for the Johnny Mountain Mine in partnership with the Tahltan Heritage Environmental Assessment team and the Tahltan Nation Development Corporation.
One of the things at Seabridge Gold we focus on is ensuring that local Indigenous communities receive benefits from our activities. So it was only natural we would work with the Tahltan Development Corporation to provide the labor and services for our reclamation efforts at the Iskut Project.
After meeting with the Tahltan Heritage Resource Environmental Assessment team and Tahltan leadership, we agreed to 4 main objectives for the Johnny Mountain Reclamation Program. Firstly, to prevent potential impacts to surface and groundwater. restore the natural appearance of the mine site, ensure any new landforms are stable, and finally, to revegetate the site to provide productive wildlife habitat.
The first priority was to highlight areas of immediate concern, which meant removing the materials which had been left scattered over the site, including machinery, barrels, discarded equipment, and in particular, the hazardous materials stored improperly at the Johnny Mountain Mill building. A tank farm on site was also decommissioned. The remediation also included closing and reclaiming 3 portals and 5 vent raises associated with the underground mine to protect the health and safety of the site. The company also removed the contents from 5 unauthorized landfills and inert materials from across the site and moved them to the approved landfill adjacent to the tailings management facility, and is also expanding the existing approved landfill.
While we removed the items of most immediate concern from the site, we worked with our team of experts, including staff, consultants, and threat, to design a systematic site investigation program to identify areas and the extent of surface and subsurface remediation, and then design programs to address the areas we identified.
Seabridge Gold has invested to date $8 million in this project, and most of that has been paid to local companies, contractors, Tahltan employees, and the Tahltan Nation Development Corporation.
We are now in the 3rd year of our continued remediation work at the Johnny Mountain Mine. Our 2021 plan includes moving waste rock from the underground portal pads to the tailings management facility, on-site hydrocarbon remediation, revegetation work, and other cleanup as weather and time permits. We will also continue our environmental monitoring and vegetation research on the property.
We are pleased with the progress of the remediation efforts on the site and happy that Seabridge Gold works to provide benefits for the Tahltan Nation through employment contracts and the open, transparent communication with people living in our communities.
Seabridge Gold works closely with the Tahltan central government through an opportunity sharing agreement and regular meetings with the Tahltan leadership and community members where project updates are discussed.
As such, we recognize that respecting the rights, cultural, interests and aspirations of people living in the Tahltan communities is fundamental to our business success and to meeting our commitments for responsible resource development.
Working with Seabridge Gold on this project gives us hope that the mineral exploration and mining industry understand that we are guests in our territory and must practice good environmental stewardship. The Iskut Project is a shining example how a company can work with the landowners and create mutually beneficial relationships.